Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot by Sherry. I'm Sherry, and today I was actually planning on doing a different reading. And I actually laid cards out, and it was going to be about how successful is the resistance going to be, and that reading was going okay. However, it kept like going back to what Musk is doing, what Musk is doing. This is what Musk is doing. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to start a new video and I'm going to start over. And the question that I kind of had in the back of my mind when trying to decide, like I look at several different things and try to decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do a reading on today. Well, the question that was kind of in the back of my mind was this election in Wisconsin, which has to do with the Supreme Court, the state Supreme Court justice, that there's a race going on April 1st. And whoever wins that, whichever judge wins that race, kind of decides, oh no, not kind of, will decide the direction that the court goes, whether it's a progressive, leaning side, or if it's, well, I call it regressive, or the conservative. Honestly, I think there's no more conservatives. There's just maggot. So I am curious about what influence is Musk going to have in that election. He's already reportedly dumped a bunch of money into that. So I'm curious if there's anything more nefarious going on besides just the money. Like, what influence is Musk having into the Wisconsin state Supreme Court race? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and put this down so you can see. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at what influence does Musk have in that Wisconsin race for Supreme Court on April 1st. As always, for entertainment purposes only. So what influence is Musk having in the Wisconsin, election? Ace of Pentacles. Money. Money is being offered. So yes, there's absolute money. And it's also, as you know, I always say Pentacles is more than just money. It's also those tangible things that we want. It's what does money buy? It's also security, a sense of feeling secure. So Ace of Pentacles, money, hidden money, money that we don't see. Okay. This could also be additional action that we don't see. But we definitely, the money, hidden money. So dark money. What's coming in is winning at all costs. But this isn't a real strong victory card. So I'm curious about where that's going to go. What's coming in? Strength card. Controlling the beast. I think this is another, controlling. And that beast is orange. I'm not making this up. So this is Musk has got the goods on Trump. Musk is the one in control. Trump is definitely not in control. So the recent coming in, overcoming adversity. This is also more than just one thing. This is fending off, just like fending off, trying to fend off accusations. Wands is kind of, I always see this as more messages, ideas, defending oneself, maybe in the courts. It's one of messaging, okay? And the outcome is yes. And I was asking, is he influencing this election, and specifically that Wisconsin election? And this is yes. Pages, messages, cups is emotion. It's not just love, and when I have been doing readings as it relates to the Musk-Trump administration, this is always one of chaos, one of ego. This is like a childlike enthusiasm, but not in a good way. It's like a temper tantrum. This is someone who's acting irrational, and they're not being careful. They're not thinking things through. It's almost like this feeling when paired with this, like he's untouchable. He thinks he's untouchable. He's going to win. He definitely has got the stronghold over Trump. And the center of this is, it's dark money. Dark money being used. I'm curious about the Seven of Wands also, like just what's this Seven of Wands. Because this could be also like they had different, definitely they had different, a lot of different angles that they were working. Not just the money. So, yeah, let's see. Are they, is this going to come out? Is this going to be like, are they, where is it going from here? So we know he's dumping dark money into this. He thinks he's going to win. But is he? Where is this going? And where it's going, Hierophant. Hierophant, it can be spiritual lessons. It's also, I always read this kind of like as our government. So the center of this is our government and the burden. It's almost like, you know, he's taken over the government. Page of Wands, I find that interesting. Yeah, I'll come back to that one. Ace of Swords, action being taken. I got this card yesterday in yesterday's reading. This is one of judgment. This is one of, you know, being held to account. It's also one of, there's a lot of Pluto. Card is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto was discovered during the the Manhattan Project, you know, time in our country. So a lot of really explosive energy with this. So yeah, that's our recent past influence coming into this. And the Nine of Swords, being shackled, being thwarted, being stopped. And the reason I came back to this is some of the other readings that I was doing, just that I haven't recorded for myself. I was getting this as Doge, the hackers. These are young men, and the pages are, messages. Wands are also messages. I've also been getting this for computer programming. So these are young, basically kids doing this programming, and it's almost like they're getting caught. They're being, you know, this is the shackles. A decision's being made. They're getting judged. You know, it's almost like people are rising up. And I kind of wonder if this is coming up kind of as my, you know, those hackers coming together. You know, a computer programmer, a hacker that's being constrained. I kind of wonder if this isn't, they get caught. That's interesting. Are they actually trying to influence this election more than just the money, the dark money? Is there more influence other than just dark money? Yes. Yes. Deals made in shady rooms. There's 3 things coming together here, working towards something. The message, they've been given their marching orders. They've been told what it is that they need to do, and it's expected of them. Very much so. I always get, you know, Mad King Don there comes up as the Emperor. And so you've got these 2 men that have given the marching orders to these younger men. Knight of Pentacles. And the outcome is the King of Cups. This is one of they had a plan. Knights are changes. Pentacles is a methodical change. So they kind of had this, they definitely had a plan. They've been giving their marching orders, but the way it's happening is when the cups, as it's related to the Musk and Trump, has always been very irrational, erratic behavior. So it's like they're saying this is great for the country, but it is erratic. It is ego, playing on Trump's ego is really what I'm feeling here with that card. I wonder, will this come to light before April 1st? Will this come to light before April 1st? whatever it is that they're planning or doing. Moving forward, not being happy with what they have, looking out into the future. The Justice card is the foundation. Something is complete with the money, and something that's not being seen. Secrets being shared with the Justice. But it can't be our current Justice Department because of where, but we're asking about the Supreme Court in Wisconsin. With that being said, if there's anything nefarious going on besides just the money, then yes. And I almost get this feeling like one of these younger programmers, where was that back here? This page of wands, as I was getting for these programmers, it's almost like they come, like somebody doesn't want to get caught. Somebody comes forward with this information. And because I was like, with the Justice card, it's like, we can't go to the Justice Department because, they're in on it. But this is going to be more around the state, because I was asking about the state is coming through. And, I think putting a stop to that. Is she going to win? I believe the Democrat judge there, or the liberal judge, I believe is a female. So is she going to win? Hopes and dreams, stability, security, and it's yet to be seen. Or things that were up in the air, things that aren't as on the up and up, things that aren't quite as they seem. It's almost like, yes, she wins. Yes, she wins, but there's things that are going to come to light in this election that's going on. And I'm just going to put this out here. I like to deal with kind of what is known, and then where do we go from there? But I'm really getting this feeling like they really think they're going to be successful, because it's this feeling like they've done this before. I really didn't want to go here with this reading, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna go there. Is this a replay? Are they using the same playbook that they did in the 2024 election? Are they using the same playbook that they did in the 2024 election? Well, they waited, and this is looking at something in a different perspective. It's one of waiting. And I was asking, are they using the same playbook? It worked. They had a plan, and they waited to see, how and they implemented the plan. The Tower card, it all comes crashing down around them. Be patient. One of patience. This can also be, because, we're attached here to the Tower. This can also be someone who isn't patient. Someone who was, it's almost like, well, we know it's going to work, so, they're not going to be as careful this time. They're going to slip up, and it's all going to kind of blow up in their face. They think they're holding all the cards. That was the influence. It worked in the past. And the outcome has yet to be seen. This is to uncover secrets. What secrets are going to be uncovered? I am finding this reading really interesting. As I said, it's like, I don't want to ask. I don't want to go any further with this. That Wisconsin, it's just this feeling like they're doing this, like they had a plan that was successful. And so now they're going to try it again, but they're not as careful, and things get exposed. What things get exposed? Sorry about that. Those cards just kind of... What gets exposed? The Moon card, whenever I start getting these really vague cards, it's like, don't vague post me. Tell me. That's what this is. This is these are really watery cards. The Moon card, things are changing. It's beneath the surface. There's secrets we don't really know. And And I'm like, tell me. So this is, when I start getting cards like this, it's almost like, yeah, we're not going to tell you. Ace of Cups. One again, one of emotion. And Seven of Swords. So, and I was asking, so this is all about deception. This is all about, I always say this is the fox is loose in the hen house, trying to take everything. Look at these bright, shiny objects over here. And this is also a card of, taking what they can get. They can't get everything. So they're going to take what they can get and leave what, crumbs, basically. So I'm kind of wondering, like, it's this sneaking away in the dark of night. A lot of decks, this is a lot, the background is a lot darker than this. So it's like sneaking away. I wonder if they flee. That would be interesting. It's like things are up in the air. It's real vague. So, yeah, is this connected to the 2024 election? Is whatever they're doing connected to the 2024 election? And I'm just going to put out 3 cards. Messages of hope, rebirth, the Empress, and major transformation. Like putting an end to what it is that they've done to our country. And I find it interesting that, I've been getting a lot of water cards. I find that interesting. Just because it's like, it's more of this idea of love of country, that our country is going to survive this. We're going to come out from this transformed. And let's just see, what kind of transformation is this? I really think this is like everyone coming together and just puts a stop to what they've done. Once again, another High Priestess card. This is beneath secrets, beneath the surface, things that we don't know, things that, disappointment, all of this. And Musk holding all the money. And this is related to, he has done this. He has kept secrets. This is beneath the surface here. So, yeah, that's, I don't know. That's kind of a weird reading today. So overall, if I had to just kind of take a step back and look at this, and look at this entire reading as a whole, that there's going to be, it's more than just the election that's going on in Wisconsin. It's almost this feeling like they're doing the same playbook, but they're not being as careful this time. They're getting cocky with it. They're getting too, like, oh yeah, we've done this before. This will be easy. And I mean, they're not even trying to hide most of what they're doing anyway. But this feels like, as I said, this is almost like this fleeing in the dark of night. So I kind of am thinking like whatever they did in the 2024 election, they're going to try to be doing that again in Wisconsin. But this time it is not, they're not going to be successful because they're getting sloppy. They're getting cocky. They're going to be, it starts to come out. And earlier in the reading, there was that Page of Wands. I kind of saw that as one of the programmers, one of the Doge boys. And I kind of wonder if they're not going to be speaking out, with the receipts, They got to have the receipts on this. And once again, a lot of water, a lot of secrets, a lot of secrecy here, that things kind of start coming out. So that is kind of a weird reading for today. This is something that we'll definitely watch and, I'll keep tabs on this and do readings as I said, I wasn't even going to do this reading today, and the cards were like, oh, but you are. So that's the reading that I did today. Thank you for joining me. Check out my other videos. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you like this video, I'm going to keep doing these videos as we kind of move through these uncertain times, hopefully offering a little bit of hope and a little bit of I know I find these when I do these readings, most of the time I find them very grounding. So I hope you do too. So thank you for spending some of your time with me. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Have a good day.